talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches. Boy, I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage.
Welcome back to another episode of 4th and Inches. It's your boy Mills, kicking with my boys. Kelt, Jarvis, what's going on?
What's up?
Think you out already. I like it.
It's
definitely some pineapple juice in there and something. We're going to say pineapple juice.
Gotta know that.
How's my guys, man? How y'all doing, man? We ain't done this shit in a couple weeks. Sorry for the wait. We out here, though.
Doing all right.
I'm good. You know,
Making it. Life without football.
Sucks. Sucks. We had the combine this weekend. I'll be honest, though, didn't watch a single second of it. I seen some things on Twitter. I seen Josh Farmer look like he had a good time. You know, maybe possibly made him some money. Well, you know what, though? Let's talk about that. The combine real quick. We'll talk about that first. Again, sorry for, a couple weeks off. We don't have that much to talk about, but, we're going to do what we can when we can. If you are watching and listening right now, stop what you're doing, subscribe to the channel. There's like a new wave with the combine, fellas. Y'all seeing it? Motherfuckers ain't competing.
Nah.
The top guys.
Nah, that's been going on, though.
I know, but
it's not new.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's more and more as the years go by.
I mean,
so
here's my thing on it. I've always, been against the measurables of the combine. This is me speaking personally. I was never the fastest. I was never the tallest. I was never, I didn't test well when it came to combines, but line a bitch up in front of me. And that's why I do my work. That's why I did my damage. So I never tested well, never cared for, combines that you had to do all these measurable tests and things of that nature. But the combine or the trials that I went to, it was full pads. Oh man.
Right.
But that's just from a personal standpoint.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is about technique.
Yeah.
The main players I was talking about was the quarterbacks, Cam and Shador. Didn't. Which, by the way, have y'all seen them two practice together?
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's like they're brothers.
It's hilarious.
Oh, I wanna speak on I wouldn't say that a lot of those guys aren't competing. I would just say why would I go out here and do all this when I could do it at my pro day? I could be more in control of the situation. A lot of these young guys want to feel like it's their thing. You feel me? Yeah. I expect it should I remember when we wanted to see somebody run a 40 and they didn't run it because what was it? Bush ran. I can't remember. It was somebody a lot of people were hyped. We wanted to see him run and he didn't run, but
Marvin Harrison didn't run last year.
He went to the pro day and tore it up. I get it. A lot of people don't like Joe said, a lot of people don't test well or they don't do well under the bright lights of the situation like that. Because I mean, let's look at the 15 from Oregon. All us know Jit is legit, a threat, baller. That receiver from Oregon, nice.
The 154 pounds.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can't tell. He ran a 4.5. On paper that doesn't look good. It
doesn't look good.
Football speed and 40 speed is two different things.
It does not look good, but turn that tape on.
Yeah.
What are you doing on that tape?
Most people lose money at the combine.
Yeah.
Precisely. Well, I say that certain people,
people make money.
Certain people help themselves because if you just so happen to clock yourself, I'll give somebody not to throw one of my guys out there, but Damian Martinez might have earned him some cheese clocking in that 4.51 like that. At his size.
Montreal Johnson. I didn't know he was that fast. He ran a 4.4.
Listen, You some bread, boy.
DK. He ran.
DK Metcalf. I was sitting there. DK Metcalf definitely was a combine freak.
No, I'm talking about
DK
DK
guy,
from
DK. DK Metcalf is not wrong as well though.
Yeah,
DK Metcalf.
He's definitely a freak.
Yeah.
He ran a decent time. He might have put a little cheese in his pocket.
I got a better name than DK.
It's good that you're saying his name right now, though. I'll tell you that.
And the story with him is better. The Calvin Johnson using somebody else's cleats to run the 40.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's what kind of started. Shit right there. When Georgia Tech ain't even a passing offense, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
Especially while he was there. They had Reggie Ball at quarterback. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, they put out a couple of receivers. It was like, what?
And they had like a 3-year span where they had like a first round receiver, Jeremy Hill.
Remember Stephen Hill?
That's what it was, Stephen Hill.
Yeah, Stephen Hill was.
He was a smoker, and it was somebody else.
From?
Who else was it? Who was the other guy? Because it was 3 of them.
Calvin Johnson, Stephen Hill. I don't know.
It's another good Georgia Tech.
It's like we're missing someone though.
We forgetting somebody, bro. That's gonna bother me.
I think we said it in a previous episode too.
Because I think so too. Because we're like, damn, who was the other Georgia Tech receiver?
Demarius Thomas.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Demarius Thomas, RIP. Demarius Thomas. Now, somebody who made some money, he went out there at his size and clocked like a 4-4. You rolling, man.
I thought it was somebody else too, but that must have been it. Yeah.
Nah, it's Demarius Thomas.
Big guys too, by the way.
Yeah.
Like not small. Like all
6'4" or better. 6'3" or better.
Yeah.
Big guys.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I don't even think we had anybody there except a kicker.
That cornerback wasn't there.
I was there as AZ Thomas and Josh Farmer. They were both there. Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens with Thomas because he played on a real shit team. And to me, didn't have the best tape this year. He made a couple plays, but I mean, I'm interested to see what happens with him. You know, like we said a couple episodes or a month or two ago, Farmer, he's big enough that, you know, and strong enough that teams are gonna like that.
He moves, man, for his size.
Yeah, I seen I forget what the drill's called, but you know, what they got you pick the beam bag up and you go around the circle, you drop it in this one, like Cuz moves.
Yeah.
He's got some agility for a big man.
I'm kind of glad that you spoke on AZ because and this ain't because he's an old, but it's just what I was trying to figure out was, are you drafting him off of his upside or what he accomplished? Because I don't think he
definitely his upside.
I don't think he accomplished much because
he's a physical style corner though.
Like, of course, he's an NFL size corner. I get that, right? But how you gonna itch in the first round off of that?
No, I'd be shocked if AZ went first round.
He's getting these talks because after Kobe Bryant is who else? Will Johnson, Kobe Bryant. After those two guys go, who's next?
Travis Hunter's going before both those guys.
But he's probably going as a receiver though.
So he's playing both ways. He's another one that
didn't compete.
I mean, of course not. He gonna go to Colorado. It's gonna be a spectacle, and he gonna
Jacksonville. Come on, baby.
He gonna run some crazy shit. Watch.
Don't fuck this up, Jacksonville. Don't.
But yeah, like I was like, me and my boy Mike G, man, shout out my boy Mike Gamble. We was having a conversation about this, and I was just like, so okay, they say in 300 snaps he had these type of numbers. So I said, okay, I played defense. You could be on defense, Joe, for what? 70, 80 snaps?
In high school?
I was saying college.
Oh yeah, college, yeah, easy.
70, 80 snaps, right? And that's just on the small side.
Not quite. That's on the high end.
Okay. So so I just say 70, right? So I did the math. So 70 divided by what 300? What that's like 4 or 5 games. So I'm like, are you grading him off of a marginal thing? And I was just like, that's cool, but He played what the season, didn't he? Was he hurt?
It's Finchell, Cypress, and him, 2 starting corners.
So I'm confused at where this 300 snap thing come from because I'm like, yo, y'all missing something right here. Like when I saw the numbers, like that was the first time I questioned the number situation because I'm like, as a corner, this don't sound right.
Yeah, he didn't really have a lot of his shit. One of the best plays he ever had here didn't count. He had a crazy interception on the sideline, but it was, of course, a flag that took it away. But yeah, I think the upside is what's gonna, because he does come up and make he ain't scared of contact at all.
I give him that.
I think he would kill it in the slot. Although he's kind of tall and lanky to play there, but I don't know.
If he got the hips for it, he can do it.
What game was it? He moved himself inside the box to come up and make the damn play to force a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
AZ?
No, I thought we were talking about Travis Hunter.
No, AZ.
We're talking about AZ now. Okay.
Yeah.
That
was Travis Hunter. I know what you're talking about. That was early in the season.
Yeah. But AZ, the talks about him started at the Senior Bowl. He had a really good Senior Bowl, and that's where these first round talks started coming from.
I would, as a Noel fan, I would be amazed if anybody.
You know as well as I know, all it takes for you to do is look good on paper.
I think his brother plays in the league too.
Look.
Flash. All you gotta do is
that's
flash.
it. To appeal to the right person.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all it takes.
Because his numbers ain't. But he's a DB, so that's usually sometimes that happens with DBs. You don't have great numbers. I think maybe one or in a career here, he might have had 2 or 3 interceptions, if that.
Like when you look at Will Johnson,
that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying. With DBs, you don't know.
When you look at Will Johnson, Kobe Bryant, the 2 top cornerbacks, and what they do well is they shut shit down. Kobe Bryant is a dog. I don't know where it was on Twitter. That man first highlight set the tone for the rest of the tape. It's a slip screen or a bubble, but he runs through the block and decks Buddy. He fumbled the ball, he scooped it and went to the crib.
Bro, these stats fucking stink. I mean, again, DBs, I'm just saying. This motherfucker had 2 interceptions in his career here and played 3 seasons.
Okay.
He played 11 games as a true freshman.
Okay.
Don't know if that it probably didn't start. He just probably played in.
Yeah. He got rotated.
14 games last year and then 12 games this past year. He had 2 interceptions total. He had 9 tackles for loss. In his career here, this past season, bro, he had 4 passes deflected. 4.
What's his PFF? If they got it on there,
does it list that on this one? I always like Sports Reference.
The PFF is a good, I think the PFF probably have 78 or above though, which is a good one. Anything around 80-ish is 80 above or above is kind of nice.
Yeah, it don't. PFF.
His PFF grade got to be nice though. For them to try to catapult him into the first like that.
Is what?
76.5.
That ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying. Around what? What did I say? See?
He allowed 17 receptions this year out of 33 targets. How the fuck is that good? It seems like a lot. It's over 50%.
That's not good. Yeah. Hold on. You saw out of how many passes?
31.
It says 17 receptions out of 33 targets.
That's like right around half.
50.2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, come on, Thomas. Get us another first rounder so I can have me some shit to talk in May. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have a lot to talk about. I see my boy Fitzgerald kick a 60-yarder. My boy. This episode, we're going to do a top 5 all-time from our three schools. We're going to talk shit about that. We're all going to go say our top 5 players, and I'm sure we'll agree with some and question the other ones. That, and then probably list, I think if we got time, we'll list that, what we say, we're going to list our two, we can do favorites on that one, right? Our 2 favorite players from last year, or maybe 2 best players. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
I like favorite.
Yeah, our 2 favorite players. Just so happens our team sucked, so it's 2 players that were kind of shine in different moments last year, and I'm excited about this year. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. That's what I'm doing. As I imagine, Kelt, his favorite player ain't with Miami this year.
Nah.
Yeah, so we can do what we want on that one. But let's first get into this top 5, man. I don't know who wants to go first, man. I can go, or one of y'all can go. It don't matter to me.
Take off.
All right, number 1. I'm a fool. Anybody's a fool. Me, by the way, first off, me and Kelt did something like this early on in our careers. We did a Mount Rushmore. So a lot of my guys that were on that list, for all you OG listeners, most of them made this list. Number 1, Deion Sanders. Come on. Played from 85 to 88. Won the Jim Thorpe back in 88 as well. 2-time All-American. Number 2 is retired. He's tied for 3rd in interceptions here in a career with 14. Do y'all know who he's tied with? It's a crazy fucking stat.
Lee Corso?
Lee Corso.
That's dope.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's dope.
Very wild.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. And also, hang on, I have that list here somewhere. Number 1 is T-Buck. T-Buck didn't make my list, but I think T-Buck is a stud who don't get a lot of respect. Terrell Buckley. I think T-Buck is a dog, Monk Bonasorte, or however you say his name. He's number 2 before Deion, but again, DBs always don't get the great stats. Number 2 is retired here, like I said. I think if anybody's list for Florida State, if you don't have, am I crazy here? Everybody's got to agree with that one.
Yeah, nah.
Deion Sanders. Got to have Prime on there.
Absolutely.
Some think that he's the best DB of all time, any level of fucking football. Number 2, Peter Warrick.
Charles Woodson.
No. Peter Warrick, number 2 on my list. I'm not going in any type of order, but I think I kind of am. I'm just saying I don't think that. Anyway, Peter Warrick, 95 to 99, BCS national champ in 99, where he also was the MVP. When I think of Florida State, I think about both of those guys I've just named so far. And when I think of Peter Warrick, I see that diving catch in the end zone against Virginia Tech, damn near dropping the ball, but somehow he caught that shit. 2-time All-American, Paul Warfield Trophy winner in 99. Do y'all even know? I'm not going to lie. I watch a lot of football. What is that?
Never heard of it.
I don't know.
It said it was the best wide receiver award. I'm wondering if that was before the Blitnikoff Trophy was named that.
Okay. Sound
But
right.
But he was in school in the 90s, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure the Blitnikoff Award
The
was.
Blitnikoff been out. The Blitnikoff was out in the 90s. I'm sure you could pull up who won it.
Yeah.
This is wild,
Bro, when I read it, hang on. Paul Warfield Trophy. It started in 91. It says, named after Ohio State wide receiver Paul Warfield, this honor was given to the nation's top collegiate wide receiver. Never heard of this award before.
So the Blitnikoff
was.
was not in the 90s.
I feel like
That's weird. I'm
all
almost
time. Come on. Y'all help us out in the comments, man. We don't know what we're talking about. We don't know this for real, though?
nah.
I think we're right. The first year of the Blitnikoff was in 1994.
94?
So, yeah, that's before.
You said 91.
But you said 94, but he won it in 95. He won in
So
95.
right, so 94 was the first time. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Paul Warfield. I don't know.
Bro.
Hey,
Alright.
Wikipedia says it. I'm just saying. Also, Peter Warwick is first in career receiving touchdowns with 31, and third in career receiving yards with 35. Hundo. Number 9 is also retired for here, Florida State. Y'all agree with me so far? I'm trying to see where the line is. Like if y'all like hold up, maybe not him. Speed up, come on.
You straight. You all right now.
So far, so good. Jameis Winston.
Of course.
By the way, got number 9 tattooed right here. That's how I got a Florida State arm here. Number 9's on there, and number 5. I fuck with both of these guys. Number 3, Jameis Winston. 2012, 2014, BCS national champ. 13, he was a Heisman. Walter Camp, Manning, and Davey O'Brien. 4th in career passing yards with 7,964. 2nd in career touchdowns with 65. Only played 2 seasons. Pretty impressive. You know who he's tied with in career touchdowns?
Who that?
The GOAT, Jordan Travis. Y'all wondering if I'm gonna say that name? I know you are.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's what's gonna make your whole list invalid.
That's what to me makes it impressive about Jameis Winston, because he did that shit in 2 years, bro. He was here 3, but he only played 2. I'm trying to go to that list real quick, because that list is crazy too. When I was looking at it, I was like, God damn, bro, for real? Yeah, Chris Winkie is the all-time leading in touchdowns, but he played 4. Hey, Jordan Travis played here so long.
Forever.
That shit has a whole other line on it. That shit has a whole nother line on it.
Boy, you gotta hold that down.
That's my boy, bro. All right, y'all still with me so far, man? Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With me so far? All right, Dalvin Cook, man. Number 4 on my list. Dalvin Cook. Played here 2014 to 2016. A lot of people, a lot of the old heads always like to say Wart Dunn was the best runner. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Dalvin Cook did better numbers in less time. Played here 3 seasons. Played all 3 seasons. Matter of fact, in that 2014 season where we went undefeated all the way to the 4-team playoff, if we didn't have Dalvin, we lose to Miami, we lose to Louisville, we lose to several teams. We got some L's if it ain't for Dalvin Cook. He was an All-American in 2015. He's an all-time leading rusher here, 4,464. He's an all-time leading touchdown scorer with 46. Dalvin Cook. Don't have a number 4 tattooed on me, but I feel like that's on the list, man. Got to give me a Dalvin. He's one of my favorite players ever, too. By the way, not just by the number. He's one of my favorite players to ever play here. What do y'all think about that? Y'all got Warwick over him, or y'all the Warwick done, or what y'all like? Dalvin or Warwick?
I, in all honesty, I felt like that year that he had, I felt like he was snubbed for at least being in the Heisman talk, being a Heisman finalist. Honestly,
He's there.
Yeah.
He was so cold. He's one of my favorite players to ever play here. Like, he's definitely probably top 2 to ever play here for me. Like, he was goated. Once committed to all 3 of us. You know that? Dalvin Cook committed. Yeah, he was all three schools. He said he was going to fucking every school in Florida, I think. Him and Mark Walton played together. Kel, we just talking about Mark Walton. Didn't they play together?
Yep.
Wasn't they like number?
I think Walton was better than him supposedly, but look how that shit turned out.
Yeah, Mark Walton was straight. They both was dogs though. All right, here is where I struggle with my list bad, because you can only name 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 Heisman Trophy winners out there. There's a lot of talent. In my opinion, I took Peter Bullware, man. Not Marvin Jones, not Derek Brooks. I took Peter fucking Bullware, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's bold as fuck.
Bold. Peter Bullware.
Over Donnell Dockett, you bold as fuck.
Darnell Dockett, he ain't even the best D lineman ever play here. I can't take Dockett.
Who y'all best defensive lineman?
Well, you got several guys. DeMarcus Walker was better than him, but like all time, Ron, my boy Farouk. What the hell's his name? I can't. Ron Sellers coming to mind. We were just talking about him though, not Ron Sellers, but Simmons.
Yeah.
His number's retired here, number 55.
Okay.
Yeah, there's several guys. Shit, Corey. I don't know. No, Corey Simon probably even. Yeah, but Peter Bullware, 93 to 96. He was a national champion here. He's an All-American. Second in career sacks, man. Second. Once had 19 in a season. 19 sacks in a season. That's pretty legendary right there. 19 in a season goes pretty tough.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's a lot of sacks.
It's a lot of sacks. Pause.
Yeah.
He's second. He's second in career sacks with 34. That's up there. I'm trying to pull that up real quick because I struggled here. I was thinking Derek Brooks because that's kind of like the face. Even though Derek Brooks ain't even to me the best linebacker to ever play here. Like Marvin Jones' numbers is kind of better than Derek Brooks. But when most people think of Florida State, they think of Derek Brooks. Probably because of what, maybe the pros. I'm not sure. I don't know. Raynard Wilson had 35 and a half. He's the number one on the list. Raynard Wilson. Again.
Ernie Sims.
Ernie Sims was a linebacker.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying as far as like best linebacker?
Yeah, I'm saying
had
Ernie.
several.
That's tough.
I mean, you had a lot of guys, man. Boy, Kirk Carruthers. Kirk Carruthers was a dog. Kendall Pope.
Yeah, I like Kendall. Kendall Pope was nice.
My boy Buster Davis.
Yeah.
Buster was live, man.
Buster was live. He was about that action.
Live.
A lot of guys, man. Everett Brown. Where's the season at? Right here. Bam, sorry. Jermaine Johnson's on this list with 12 sacks in the season. I mean, but the all-time, bro, 19 in a season is crazy, bro. Peter Bullware with 19 a season, that put him on my top 5 for me. Andre Wadsworth, he had 16. DeMarcus Walker had 16. Brandon Jenkins, he was a fucking dog. My boy Bjorn Warner, he was cold. Ron Simmons was dude's name. That's Farouk, man. You don't remember wrestling, Kelt? Are you a big wrestling fan?
Yeah. I know Farouk.
Oh, Farouk, bro. You know he played for us.
Yeah, first African American champion on WCW.
My boy, Ron. Yeah, Farouk. What was the name of their tag team?
APA.
Yeah, it was him and the
Bradshaw, Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah. But yeah, man, give me Peter Bullware, man, to wrap up my. I'm sure a lot of people's gonna probably not agree with that. Hey, it's my list. Fuck you. That's my top 5, man. Let's move on to Kelt. What you got? Come on.
I got. I'm gonna start real early with it because a lot of these guys. Well, I think y'all probably gonna feel them. I got Hester, right, and I feel like Devin Hester didn't make the other list that me and Mills had prior to this. But I went back and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? He was an All-American. He was an All Big East guy. He was an All ACC guy. He's responsible for 6 return touchdowns. I think I'm not sure if that's a record or not, but he got 6 returns, 2 kick returns, 4 punt returns, and of course, every time you seen him with the ball, he cut up.
Gone. He's in our intro, isn't he? Isn't that him? Pretty sure that's him.
Yeah. That's him, man. How y'all feel about Hester?
I'm with it so far.
I ain't mad at it.
No.
Okay, so I got Mike Irvin coming in second.
All right, here we go.
I got Mike Irvin there because I mean, when you think Miami, man, you think of 47, man.
Such an ugly number.
It's a horrible number, but he made it look good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of the plays he made, when you go back and look at the time in that period, how the ball was being played, Irv was ahead of his time, man. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like big physical guy, go get that ball, hard to bring down, and he could fly. 2-time All-American. I think they snubbed my boy in '87. He made the second team. That's a little disrespectful. His career numbers don't really pop out, but if you think about the period, we was running the ball a lot more. 143 receptions. 143 receptions. 2,400 receiving yards and 26 touchdowns.
And he's also one of those guys. When you think about Miami, you can't help but think about Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
He's definitely he's Miami.
Yeah. Still goes to the games on every week.
Sweating out his shirt.
Wearing the same shirt every week because he thinks it's lucky. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I do. I'm the same type of dude.
Hey man, chill, man. Y'all got more. Come on, man. That's on. I got Ray. Ray Lewis. One of those names. When you think of Miami, you think of Ray Lewis. You think of guys like that. I didn't really see too much, but he was an All-American. He was also the Jack Harden MVP award winner. He was a Buckets winner, and he was I think a 2-time All Big East guy.
Oh yeah, Ray was like that. This is interesting though. What's the other linebacker though that everyone always likes to say his name instead?
What? Jonathan Vilma?
No, well Jonathan Vilma was a dog. No, the white guy who leads. He's the leading tackler.
Oh, McCarthy is not McCarthy.
No, hell no.
Fuck, Dan Morgan.
Dan Morgan. Yeah.
Dan Morgan.
Yeah.
And the argument is this. I feel like at their peak, Ray was better.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm not saying Dan Morgan over him. I'm just saying like that is one that people always, not everybody, some people was like, you're crazy, give me Ray. And I agree. I like Ray's game.
Yeah, of course.
Ray's game over Dan Morgan. Dan Morgan was just a tackling machine though. He was. I'm definitely letting Ray speak to me and the team before we go out there, and I'm gonna go out there and fucking kill someone probably. Like he did. Oh, my bad.
Cold-blooded.
No class.
I fuck with Ray though.
Yeah, that's cold, John.
I mean, he was innocent.
Yeah.
So that's 3. I'm with you so far, Kelt. Though I'm not mad at you. I'm super interested to see these other 2 though, because you got a lot of people. That's the thing about Miami. I talk a lot of shit about Miami, but these motherfuckers got some Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys have. Probably the most. I mean, definitely the more of our 2 schools, 3 schools. But like they have a lot. I mean, you haven't said. I'm pretty sure you're gonna. You still have Ed Reed, Sean Taylor. You have fucking buku running backs. You have maybe Ken Ward. You have several receivers left. I'm interested to see Warren Sapp. Like you have so many people left that you ain't said. I'm interested to see where you go. Who's number 4?
First of all, I want to resort back to something. When it came to linebackers at Miami, my favorite linebacker, which people really give me a lot of hate for, was Jonathan Vilma.
Yeah, Vilma. Hey, listen.
I want Vilma 24/8. Give me fucking Vilma. I'm not knocking on Armstead. I'm not knocking on, I think Barrow. I'm not knocking on all them guys.
Oh yeah.
All y'all guys were nice and solid. Even Sam Spence. It's a lot of guys that were nice.
Yeah.
But if you asking me who I want I'm picking Jonathan Vilma. Physical, could drop back in coverage. What could Vilma do?
Vilma was solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
His game mimicked Ray Lewis, but I feel it was faster. That's just to me.
My cousin Ben, Miami fan. Well, that's his favorite player, I think, all time at Miami.
Head buster.
Let's start talking about our favorite player, Jonathan Vilma, every time he comes up.
Which leads to our interception record holder, Edward Reed.
Yeah, I was wondering when it was happening.
I mean, I ain't really got to say much. He got one clip that I still remember to this day. I think he was like, he said, Joaquin say dominated. We ain't dominated.
We ain't dominating.
And I think we was up at the half. We was up at the half, man. And
just wasn't doing what you were supposed to in his eyes. True leader.
Yeah. I don't have the exact number, but I think he has the record of at least 20 plus receptions, which is insane.
Receptions.
Free safety, All-American. I mean, it's Ed Reed, man. Probably the best safety ever.
You have an argument. A strong one.
Yeah, I would definitely put him up. Ronnie Lott and him, you got to explain to me what made Ronnie Lott better than Ed Reed.
And dare I say, the best Hurricane all time?
A lot of people say it.
In my eyes, I think.
Okay, so my next pick is gonna ruffle feathers because if you don't pick him, you gotta pick Sean. Like if you don't go Sean at 5, because I had to really think about, did I want to go Sap? Did I want to go?
Your list tough, man.
His list is tough.
Yeah.
We had the same talk last time. I was like, damn.
Like Jim Kelly and them guys like that. I went Sean because I don't think y'all understood how good this guy was. Like, bro, he amassed 10 interceptions in like a year. Like, bro, he was a problem punt returning. He has a punt return touchdown. Like
kick return, punt return, yeah.
I don't think we even saw him at his peak. I think that we just saw him in flashes because what he was doing, like a lot. If you ever seen him play, is like they never told him. I feel like they told him just play ball because a lot of stuff that he was doing, bro. He 15 yards off the ball and come and deck you full speed, like get a safety from 15 yards off the ball.
Yeah,
and you know where he coming from. He like 6'3".
Yeah,
you can't miss him.
To me, that's the most impressive thing about Sean Taylor was how fast he was for his size.
Bro, if you look up his tape at Dillard in high school, he was a running back. People don't know that he was really like that as a running back, bro.
Sean was special.
So, and Sean is actually my favorite Kane of all time. It ain't even close.
Yeah.
If you ask me what jersey, I want that jersey. I don't want the one that they keep redoing. No, I want that 01 jersey, Sean Taylor, and I can't never find it. Yeah. So that's what
Sean. There's a when you start talking about especially his Kane highlights because it was a kick return or a punt return against. Man, I want to say it was Florida, but I think it was a blue team. I can't really remember.
It was either Florida or LA Tech.
It was a blue team for sure, but I can never. Me and Ben, we look at this show all the time. But bro, he looks like it looks like the rest of the field is slowed down compared to how fast he's running. It's crazy looking, bro. Like it don't even look like the footage don't even look real.
At that size.
At that size, yeah.
He covered ground like
That's crazy.
Do y'all remember the old school way they had to draft, like a review of the player once they get drafted? Like they show you their positives and stuff like that. And I'll never forget Sean because they said he's imposing. And that was the first time I think I had heard somebody say that about a safety before they say, oh, he can cover well. No, the first thing they said is, oh, he's imposing. You don't even really want to play with kid like that. Mm-hmm. He built like a Mack truck. Like he don't like.
And he almost killed that punter in the Pro Bowl that one time. He didn't give a fuck.
I still think that's probably one of the most. He was viral before we knew what viral was.
Yeah.
Like
He
that.
probably would have had to spend a lot of money in today's football.
He probably wouldn't have played this year. Yeah, he wouldn't have played this year. With the way he hit him, but see, this is my thing. At what point are we gonna stop saying he's a defenseless player when he's running with the ball?
Yeah. Well, I've always. My bad. I'm sorry. My thing is, like, I would rather. Now, I'm not a millionaire, and I'm not a football player, but I would rather you hit me in my chest or face than you to dive at my knees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what are we asking these safeties to do? What are we? Yeah,
think too much.
Like that. That's how much time you got. You don't have much time. So yeah, I mean, I've always said that, but I mean, I'm not. It's either that's your choices. You like let them get a first down, or you fucking kill them. I mean, I don't know what to do here.
I don't know, man. I think I was watching what was it with James Harrison was explaining the hit to Muhammad Massaquoi. He said he only gave him like 30%, and you saw what 30% looked like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when he said it, bro, like James Harrison, like I know it's tension with dude. Like when he walk in a room, bro, he one of them dudes like, bro, on game day, I don't even want to look at you, bro, because you gonna be on something. What you looking at? We're on the same team, bro.
He's got some screws loose.
I got a good story about James Harrison.
For him to hit Buddy with 30% and the way it looked when he hit him, bro. Do y'all remember that hit? Do y'all remember that Muhammad Massaquoi hit?
Yeah.
That was almost murder on TV.
Yeah. So I know Keith and Kevin, twins, you know, my best buddies.
The guys.
Their older brother, Nevin, was in camp with the Steelers.
Uh-oh.
He said that this guy practiced with a weighted vest underneath his pads.
That's insane.
What?
Underneath his pads.
Now, you know how crazy that is?
Like, if you've never played football,
that's too much.
Shoulder pad, helmet is already enough.
That's all you need, bro.
It's already enough. This guy,
yeah, that's insane,
had on a weighted vest underneath his shoulder pads.
So
that's a level of psycho that not a lot of people reach.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah. Soak it in.
So he practiced like that. So when he get in the game, he's moving fast.
Yeah.
No wonder he's fucking biceps muscles has bicep muscles.
Yeah. Bro, did you see him pulling? I think he's like what 50, like pushing like 48 or something. He was pushing that thing, like, bro. I don't know why he's still working out like this.
Yeah, he's yoked.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't want to say that he on that he's juiced up, but somewhere along the line you might have took a chew or something. I don't know. Bro.
Yeah. No, what's crazy is this when Nevin told me this is around the time I was still playing. I wouldn't have bought me a damn weighted vest.
You tried it?
I was like, I used to work out. I couldn't practice with it. I was like, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Bro.
I worked out in it, and I was just like, yeah. He's practicing in this on a daily?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And imagine this, bro. Imagine you use like, fuck it, I'm going to practice in this thing. And then you put it on, and like 30 minutes in, you're like, fuck this. And then you're like, taking your fucking shoulder pads off, trying to get the weight.
I would have bought me a weighted vest, man. I would have bought a 10-pound weighted vest. I worked out in it.
That's the thing. If you ever won one just doing nothing, you're like, this sucks after a little while.
Here, and you feel it all in your shoulders, man. Just the extra weight. It's ridiculous.
So another question, right? Just me thinking out loud. As a DB, that doesn't work for me. My position is purely about speed and reaction. and you putting a 10-pound vest on me, I will have to go 5. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I have to go 5. Bro,
Bro.
for me to even try that, I have to go 5. Like, because 10, no. That's stupid.
Yeah, I wore a 10-pound vest before, and it's like at first it don't sound like a lot, but it is.
Over time.
It
Over
sucks.
time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like not much time either though. Like like real quick, you'd be like, I'm tired of wearing this.
You don't realize like how much you're accustomed to walking around with your own weight. You're talking about it like instantly an extra 10 pounds.
Yeah. Now.
Nah. Yeah, he was different. Yeah, he was different.
Yeah, that's a crazy. I've never even heard of no shit like that before, so that's pretty cool. That's a nice little story there. Interested to hear about these blue and orange bastards.
I ain't trying
it's been so long, I forgot what button it is. I need to get these bitches marked.
First off the board.
Come on, let's get into it.
It's my man Percy.
Oh,
my man Percy. First off,
he went right. I thought it was going to be somebody else.
Yeah, I'm going Percy.
Percival.
Two-time national champion, 2-time first team All-American, 2-time All-SEC, 2006 SEC Freshman of the Year. I wasn't fully prepared, but
yeah, man,
3,700 yards from scrimmage in his 3 years at UF.
Yeah,
3,700.
Real switch utility knife, switchblade type. This guy was
played.
He did it all.
Yeah, 32 touchdowns in his 3 years. And did a lot of that in the league, man. He was used. He was utilized in the league a good bit. Super Bowl champion. Percy was. I put. Of course, I like Pete is on that pedestal as far as elusive players. Percy right up under that.
Peter
Ward.
Oh, okay. My Pete sounds crazy. My Pete sounds crazy.
Pause.
My Pete.
Hey,
that's Peter
Ward. Pete top.
Percy Harvin.
Pete is top. Pete is if you write elusive in the dictionary.
Oh yeah,
Peter Ward should be next to it.
Percy Harvin was faster though.
Percy was faster.
Yeah.
But like Pete did some stuff that was like he really just like he's
Yeah, we was playing Louisiana Tech one time. I think that's the clip, and he made all 11 motherfuckers miss.
Yeah.
I think all of us have a guy that's elusive.
Yeah.
I just think mine made it look better.
I feel you.
Who so you talking about, Hester?
I think Hester made it look better.
These two guys could catch the ball though.
Yeah, I'm still elusive. Like,
hold on, whoa! You do know that Hester was a 5-star corner. You know that, right?
I think if Hester had good hands, we're talking maybe the best. Like Hester's feet was so fucking fast, his hands couldn't catch up with him. Bitches like. That's the problem. Like Hester, if his hands would have been like that, oh my god.
They literally made him a returner as a position, bro. Like it was weird.
He's the best returner of all time.
My boy was buns at receiver though.
Super Bowl up with one, or was it at the second half?
Say it again.
Didn't Hester open up the Super Bowl?
He's the first person to run an opening kick back in the Super Bowl.
Opening kick. That's right. I thought it was right.
First person.
That's what I knew they was gonna lose.
Off topic.
Yeah.
Back on topic.
Off topic.
my second player.
The greatest receiver to ever play for y'all?
What happened?
Percy Harvin, the greatest wide receiver to ever play for y'all?
Are we talking statistic? No. No. Statistic wise, no.
Oh.
I said, is he the greatest?
He's my favorite.
I think he's the best.
He's my favorite. My favorite. My number 2 pick.
Hold on, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Just quick. I do think that when Percy was number 8, he was at his best. Carry on.
I mean that number 1 is because Reggie left, and then he assumed. I mean, it's a rite of passage.
when Percy was number 8, Jit was on one. We had never seen it before. Jit went out there and was catching
Imagine what
bodies.
Urban said when he seen him when Urban got him at practice. Urban had to be like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Ain't he from Pennsylvania? Ain't he from like Philadelphia or something? Where you from?
I thought he's from Virginia or something.
I thought. Well, yeah.
Virginia's crazy.
Yeah.
Number 2, who we got?
The freak, Javon Curse.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm getting sticky.
He's saving them. I know. Okay. I got
you. Oh. National champion, first team All-American, SEC Player of the Year, 2-time first team All-ACC, and is in the Florida Georgia Hall of Fame. This guy was, like he was a freak, basically. I mean, his nickname proved it. Get to his stats. He in college, 34.5 tackles for loss. Crazy. 145 total tackles, 16 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, and 19 pass deflections from defensive end.
Yeah, because he's still fucking tall.
The freak. Yeah, he was different. Javon Curse was different. He was huge. He was one of the first like tweeners, maybe, that the coming of age defensive end. The ones we see now in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He was different.
By the way, wasn't he whatever that dumbass shit is y'all do before the game?
Yeah, he did that.
Dog look like he can still play.
Yeah, he looks. Yeah, he still like he in shape.
Yeah,
like
he still works.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you said, Joe. He's got one more drive in him.
Got one more drive. That's it.
He's got one more drive.
Test tube, baby.
Next
I like it so far.
Next off the list, I think I threw a curve with this one. Alex Brown.
Whoa,
Alex Brown. Tell you why. This man had
no idea who this is.
You don't know who Alex Brown is? Play for the Bears? Y'all have no clue who Alex Brown is?
No, because he played in 1980 or some shit.
No, he did not.
When did Alex Brown play?
Alex Brown played for the Gators in. Hold on, he came out of like 2001. He was in like 99, 2001.
He was in the 2002 class. Yeah.
He had 33 sacks.
Alex Brown.
Y'all don't know who Alex Brown is. It's crazy.
We're not Gator fans. I'm a Cane.
You right. God,
maybe because he didn't do shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping.
He didn't do it shit in the league.
No, I'm just tripping. I'm talking shit. I really, honestly don't know who Alex Brown is, and I hope we don't get roasted in the comments, Kelt. But yeah, we don't know. I'm sorry.
How you gonna roast me for not knowing, bro? Okay. I don't
know. Yeah, he was like that. He was pretty decent in the league too.
He was a star. He was a starter for the Bears.
Yeah, played from 2002 to 2000. I see it. Go ahead, just your guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
Alex Brown.
I see it now. I know.
Dang. Alex Brown, 33 sacks in his career. He leads Gators statistically in career sacks and single season sacks with 13. Think he's
How do we not know who this is?
I don't know. I think he's from like Jasper, Florida too.
He's from Jasper, Florida.
Yeah. I had a college teammate from Jasper.
He's in y'all's Hall of Fame.
In our Hall of Fame, he was a dog. Disappointed in y'all. Disappointed.
I see it now, but I don't know who this is.
Disappointed in y'all.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna ask every Gator fan I know tomorrow and see if they know who this is.
Disappointed in y'all, a little bit.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I just didn't know who the fuck he was.
I don't either.
Like, bro, when you said his name, it was a regular fucking name. I'm like,
crazy.
For a second, I thought you was finna say like Dante Fowler or some shit. I was finna like,
They can't hold a torch to Alex Brown, man.
I fuck
bro.
with Fowler.
I'm just saying, bro.
His name was Alex James Brown.
Alex James Brown from Jasper, Florida. That was 3, right? So
yeah,
I started to put Freddie T.
Yeah,
I started to put.
You're getting crazy now. You only got 2 left.
I started to put Freddie T in there, and then I looked at Emmett stats.
No.
I started to put Freddie T in there, and I looked at Emmett stats, and I was like, yeah, I can't leave him off. Can't leave him off. He had a 1,300-yard year and a 1,500-yard year.
Pretty good.
Like, that's wild. That's wild. Accolades. Damn. I mean, of course, you know, his NFL accolades. SEC Most Valuable Player, First Team All-American, 3-time First Team All-SEC, Freshman of the Year, Florida Ring of Honor. Just from Pensacola, Florida, another Florida guy.
My God.
Yeah, I couldn't leave him. I couldn't put statistically. I couldn't put Fred over Emmett. I like Fred better. Hear me out. I like Fred better.
I did the same exact thing.
I'm with you. I ain't trying to be funny. I mean this in the humblest, nicest way possible.
Go ahead.
Emmitt Smith is the most mid motherfucker. Like I ain't even trying to be like no.
It's Fred all day, Kelt.
Like give me Fred even when he in his prime. I wouldn't give a fuck what Emmitt got going on. Give me Fred, bro. Like
like them boys say, get Emmitt out my fucking face.
I just like I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, but his game was just. I would just say he was
solid.
His game, of course, because the numbers are there, but his game was boring.
I mean, but he was solid.
Yards.
Sean Alexander was boring.
He was solid.
Give me Fred. This is your list though. Give me Gator fans that listen. Talk to us in the comments, man. Who y'all got?
So at the beginning of this, y'all said I thought we were talking about favorites. Fred Taylor is my favorite.
You're wrong.
No. You can't go wrong with either one.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That is a good question though for Gator fans. Well, everybody, but
Fred or Emmett.
Fred or Emmett. Y'all talk to us in the comments, man.
His last guy is gonna be a defensive guy.
No, it ain't. I put my life savings on who it is.
My last guy.
Oh, never mind.
What are we talking about? Y'all know who the last guy finna be.
I know who it is, and he has the same initial from the first one.
Timothy Bartholomew Jesus Tebow.
Jesus is crazy. Hey.
What are we talking about? Arguably the greatest college football player ever.
Jesus is wild.
Got to throw Jesus in there. 2-time national champion.
I ain't even gonna comment on this, man.
BCS national champion MVP. Heisman Trophy winner. 2-time Maxwell Award winner. Davey O'Brien Award winner. William Campbell Trophy, whoever that is. James E. Sullivan Award.
That's for the hardest prayer in college football.
Probably. Manning Award, Warfel Award, AP College Football Player of the Year, SN Player of the Year, Eric Harley Award winner, Quarterback of the Year, Consistent All-American, First Team All-American, Second Team All-American, 2-time Male of the Year, SEC 2-time SEC Offensive Player of the Year, 3-time First Team All-SEC, and is also in the Ring of Honor, and probably have the greatest post-game speech in college football history.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna do that shit again type shit.
Yeah.
The donut is this big. The glaze was this much. Like the donut was this. The glaze on that motherfucker was about 1.5 inches.
What we talking about?
But bro, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what? You know one stat that bothered me that he got, bro.
What's that?
He has the SEC rushing. He had at one point the SEC.
He did.
Rushing. Like that bothered the fuck out of me because I'm like, bro, that's all he did
He
at
was
one
toting that
point
bitch.
was run that shit. But you're a quarterback. See, I don't like running quarterbacks, bro.
No, whenever
12,000 yards total offense when
That
done.
arm was huge. That arm was
145
huge.
total touchdowns.
Dog said he wasn't done.
55 touchdowns in a season.
He was this.
Yeah, definitely. Timothy Bartholomew Jesus Tebow.
In 2008, he was that.
All right, I'm gonna give you. I'm a. Ooh.
Ain't nothing you can say about it. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Because
I mean, yeah, I was wondering when he was going to say his name.
I know I had to say the best for last.
When it's almost you feel bad when you talk about Tebow because he was so pro Jesus. Like it's not cool.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. When he was in college, I really did not like.
I didn't
that is
either.
mild compared to how I felt about him.
In all honesty, though, if NIL was present back then,
how
much money
He had his own Bibles.
I don't think that he would even try to receive it. He would donate it to somebody.
But how much money would he have accumulated through NIL, bro?
Easily over 20 mil. Easily over.
He was a rock star, man.
Yeah.
But he didn't even want it though. That was the crazy shit. He didn't even want it. Now imagine somebody that Manziel in the NIL era. Are you fucking kidding me?
He went crazy.
He would have had this shit on shirt.
He would have been throwing money in the crowds after the crowd.
Bro, he probably would have broke out a bankroll and.
Nah, he doing this.
And he was just and for some reason he just had enough game to make that shit look good. Like this was my thing about Manziel. It wasn't that he was great. It was that in those moments, like let's just say it's 10 moments where you need to stand up. He might stand up like 7. And you'd be like, you know what, I fuck with Manziel. But when he folds epically.
Tough.
He'll get sacked for 26 yards trying to make a play. Like we've seen him like fail, right? But when he owned,
he was different.
Manziel would have made a lot. Reggie Bush would have made some paper.
Yeah, Reggie Bush would have made a lot of
paper.
I can remember when I was out of town. I think I was in Orlando or some shit. And Tebow was such a fucking rock star that when y'all was up like 35-7 against Kentucky or some shit. And somebody came off his blind side and knocked him the fuck out. Mm-hmm. He was out there puking and shit. Yep. That shit made the world fucking news. I can remember, like, the world news, bro. It wasn't Sports Center that I seen this shit on. It was on the world news. I'm like, this motherfucker made the world news because he got a little concussion and shit. It's fucking crazy. It's insane.
Tebow
was beloved. Yeah. He was beloved. I mean, but I ain't gonna lie. That arm was buns. I gotta call that out. That arm, the position where he's supposed to be doing this in, that shit, his wind up. I hated his wind up on the game.
It was so bad.
I hated, bro. Y'all was so loaded offensively. At one point in time, y'all had Cornelius Ingram when he a tight end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cornelius Ingram, y'all, bro. Caldwell, fucking bro. Y'all was so loaded. It was like the backup was
silver
fire.
Medalist in the backfield,
bro.
Who's splitting carries?
Yeah,
Dempsey and Rainey in space, bro, wasn't fair. Like y'all had like a cheat code on the game at one point. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you went split backs. Come on, bro, it's torture.
You talk about the play with Sean Taylor. I distinctively remember a play with Jeff Demps where he breaks to the left, and it's just like, yeah.
And honestly, I thought that Rainey was probably faster than him.
They supposedly raced.
They both were so fast.
It looked like because at one point in time, they were saying the speed was in Florida. So they were saying, hey, if you want to run guys, you got to run Dempsey Rainey. So a lot of guys like I remember at one point Chris Johnson was like a lot of guys wanted to race them boys. Like this was when Chris Johnson was catching on. If you didn't know Chris Johnson at Eastern was it Eastern Carolina?
East Carolina.
Pull that boy tape up. That boy
From Orlando.
That boy all right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's a solid. I think all three of our lists are pretty good. I didn't hear nothing that I hated besides I don't know who Alex Brown is.
Crazy. It's crazy work. Crazy work.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like respectfully, who is y'all best defensive lineman, Joe?
Just
Curse.
all time?
Got to be Curse, right?
Statistically, is Alex Brown. Curse was crazy. Like so.
Curse only got 16 sacks though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alex Brown had 33.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So okay, but Curse,
I could have went what I wanted. I mean, just me personally, I wanted to go Keywan Ratliff. I wanted to go Reggie Nelson.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like
Keywan
you know what I'm saying?
I like Keywan Ratliff.
Keywan had 13 picks.
Yeah, I like Keywan. I was waiting on you to say somebody like that.
Yeah, but I mean 33 sacks in college is crazy.
How many years he played?
I think he played 4 years.
4 years divided by 4. Well, it's like 8. It's like 8 a year. So yeah, that's solid. That's very solid.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't expect Javon Curse to only have 16. How many years was Javon Curse?
I think Javon Curse only played 3 years.
Okay, so that's okay. So that's deep. That's decent.
But his tackles for loss was like he.
Oh no! I get what you're saying.
He had 9 deflections from like that's crazy.
Yeah, that boy arms was long. Like he could cup 3 grapefruit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. No, for real. Like I remember reading the book. Javon Curse could cup 3 grapefruits.
His arms were so freaking long, man.
He was one of the first dudes I seen where I was like, okay, at the end, I was like, yeah, I want to play like Javon Curse, like Jit Nice.
I had his cleats. Remember, I had his cleats at Bellevue.
He was at Tennessee eating, boy.
I had
you talking to Reeboks?
The Freaks. Yeah, I had them. I had those cleats in middle school.
If you got the nickname, the Freak, you got to be.
He was for the longest time. He was my favorite Gator.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if you get nicknamed the Freak, it could be a good or a bad thing. It depends.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you're at Diddy's party, probably it's not a good name to have. Real quick before we go, man, because I gotta get the fuck out of here. Real quick before we go, we're gonna do our favorite players / I don't know, man. Favorite players or best players, whatever you want to know.
I got 2 of my favorites
from last year.
Yeah, from last year, I got 2 favorites.
They could be gone or they could be coming back. What you got?
Both of mine are gone. Big baby Desmond Watson.
Okay, now I don't feel bad.
Big baby Desmond Watson, my boy, representing for the big boys. One of my favorite Gators, man. I hope you do some things, young man.
Big chili dog, big chili,
big baby,
big man,
big drizzle,
huge guy, strong guy.
They really handed him the ball.
Yeah, crazy.
On handoff.
Crazy,
desperate,
crazy.
Desperate.
What?
We were winning.
Desperate.
It wasn't out of desperation, trying to get the man to carry. My second favorite player offensively, Montreal Johnson. ETN left. He had him a decent year. I thought, it was a blow losing, ETN, but Montreal Johnson, showed that he could, I like Ball. I like Ball.
I was just gonna say, Montreal had to get up out of there. He realized them footsteps was on the back of his head.
Ball is gonna be something next year.
Different.
Ball nice. I like Ball.
My favorite last year, he stuck. He was around for a couple years. Montreal Johnson.
I like those 2. One offense, one defense. What you got, Kelt? You got a tough one on offense. Who you got?
Oh fuck.
Cam Ward or Estrepo, calling it.
Nah,
Oh no, wait, because you're also a damn Jacoby George fan too. Who you got, man?
I was just finna say that Jacoby George.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be Jacoby. As much as I fuck
Okay.
with everybody else, I fuck with the younger man. I saw
All right.
him. Very talented kid, man. If he ever just get his head on pure football, I think the sky's the limit with him.
Mhm.
Difference maker in space. I think his 40 time is gonna help him at the pro day.
What did he run? 4.4.
I don't know. Like I look, I don't know. I didn't
I'm
really.
sorry putting you on the spot, but yeah,
I didn't look.
we've talked about this before. Jacoby George is a prototypical Florida wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of them guys. He's got the shifty trait for all you people that play the game, the NCAA game. He's got the shifty trait. You know,
He got that wiggle on him.
he definitely does.
Defense. I'm gonna miss my boy Kiko, man. Kiko was official. He went out there and might have earned him some cheese running that 4.61, if I'm not mistaken. I expected for him to be a lot slower than that, but the fact he ran a 4.6, I think at the pro day he could probably clock at a 4.5, which will help him even more. But Kiko was a difference maker. I think last year he had 7 sacks from middle linebacker. That's crazy.
Yes.
Pop, big shit Papa will hit you. I think he's the first of many Samoans that's gonna come in and play defensively for us, and I think his size, speed, and the way that he plays linebacker, I think at the next level he has a very good opportunity to be not a starter or a rotationary player.
Yeah, he was. I think it said Jacoby George did not run the 40. Doesn't say why, but yeah, I think that's a solid 2. Yeah, this past year was a little bit of a down year for Kiko. You know, I think we even talked about it before.
Yeah,
you know, he could have went pro last year.
Yeah, hell yeah, his numbers was good last year.
He had a good enough year. Yeah, he was. Didn't he come over from Washington?
Washington State, yes sir.
Yeah, Washington State, yeah, and yeah, he had, but he's still solid linebacker. That's a tough one to replace right there in my eyes. Both those guys. My team stunk, so I didn't see shit that I'm gonna be really happy about saying right now. But 2 players that they didn't. Okay, y'all motherfuckers don't cook me, but the stats wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Of either one of these guys last year, but I am excited about them moving forward. Cam Davis, he was a true freshman running back last year. Didn't have the best year, but he was also getting hit like on average 1.5 yards behind the line of scrimmage every fucking play that he touched the ball. I think, I've already heard Gus Malzahn is talking about we gonna run this bitch. So I think Cam Davis is I think he's in line. I like the way he touched the ball, by the way. Cam Davis, when he did get a little bit of space, he's not the fastest guy, but he's a one cut type of dude, but he also ain't scared to lower the shoulder.
I don't trust Gus.
We're gonna see. I think the quarterback being mobile is gonna help the run game out a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What, man? What the fuck? What?
Your list. Nothing.
What, man?
Nothing.
Is that not true? Does a mobile quarterback not help the run game?
Yeah.
Did I say anything wrong?
It's a functioning part of the run game.
It is, but it does help the run game, is all I'm saying. Gus said he's going to run this bitch. That's what he said. He said that's what he lives and dies by. He's going to run this ball, which I think in turn turns Cam Davis into a very big part of our offense. And I also think the true freshman
I was just going to say, the motherfucker name we can't pronounce.
Usman Kromal, however you say it.
He's too slow.
So many Georgia fans has told me, like, y'all got one in him.
Yeah.
Still a true freshman.
Speaking of, we play his high school team next year.
Where'd he come from?
Lee County.
Lee
County,
right.
Georgia.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lee.
He is a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
Interesting to see how we use him.
4-year starter in high school.
Yeah. We got him.
Insane.
Got him. We got Sam Singleton. These guys ain't that like. I think Chroma can get in there and get some touches. Somebody told me that. Oh God, what's the guy from Penn State?
Oh.
Danzy's moving to receiver.
Oh.
Okay. That was just talked about the other day. He's moving to receiver, which I think he has the body for that anyway.
Yeah.
I think he looks more of the receiver type.
Yeah.
I like him a lot too, by the way. Keziah Holmes. Somebody told me that Keziah Holmes was back. I don't know if that's true or not. And then my other guy, like I said, just nothing happened on defense. All the motherfuckers that I lied about all offseason, Marvin Jones, Patrick Payton, all these motherfuckers that I talked about, how they were just going to just own up and just fuck shit up. I was wrong.
Booty.
It was not good. They're no longer with us. Don't know where Marvin Jones went. Patrick Payton is with LSU now. I don't understand what happened. Anyway, I think Omar Graham, he's my guy on defense. I like Omar Graham a lot. He
linebacker? Is he a linebacker or an edge guy?
Linebacker. And he was number 9. I think that he is going to benefit a lot from this 3-3-5 shit. I think that he is going to.
Okay.
All right. So we was we were kind of thin at linebacker anyway, and then we signed a couple of transfers, and then Omar Graham was even talking about leaving. Not sure if he got him a check or not. I'm pretty sure that's how football works now. You try to get paid. But he's back.
Say you leaving.
Yeah, you'll get a check if you're decent.
Yep.
I like Omar Graham's game. He didn't have the best year, but he really caught on towards the end. Like the end of the season, he was starting to catch fire. I think that Omar Graham's going to be a very good, good player next year, in my opinion. Again, that's not my. It was tough. It was tough for me, guys. I was like, seriously, think about that. Show me a bright spot besides the kicker.
I would have thought you would have picked DJU, man.
The team
or Brocktober.
So hard to make a straight face right there. Look at this.
Your team's leading passer was DJU last year.
And only played like 5 games.
He didn't even play half the season.
Booty Dean.
He might have played.
Booty Dean.
It wasn't more than 6. I don't even know. Bro, this season
I
was
don't
a
know.
blur. This season was a blur, guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I had so much fun watching y'all boys lose. Like it was like bro.
I knew when I was going last it was gonna lead to this.
I ain't gonna hold you. The worst one was that Memphis loss. I was like, bro, like
overdue.
I think it was due. I think it was due.
I'm gonna tell you why it was Memphis to me, right? The audacity of these motherfuckers to run a tight end delay as the half is coming up and get it for 30 yards is crazy.
Bro.
And it just so happened that this is your man's old school.
Yeah, that was tough too.
I was like,
yo, he was winning. I was like, what? I said Norvell's not going to lose to his old team. No.
That's the storyline. So I'm like, yo, y'all paid them boys. I'm like, okay, so we watching the game, and I'm watching, bro, that tight end 83 was chewing shit. I'm like, I know these motherfuckers ain't finna lose, and sure enough.
Had me saying dumb shit like Memphis is a dark horse for the playoffs.
You killed me. Hey, bro, I was so angry with this motherfucker because he was just saying shit, bro. I was like...
Had me out here saying dumb shit, bro.
Hey, my dog in a dark place. Dog out here just saying shit, man. I'm like,
just trying to feel something.
Bro, when you said Brocktober, bro, I almost fell out, bro. Hey, it's Duke, bro.
It's
like
Duke.
Somebody should put together a compilation for me.
Bro, the it's Duke one. I ain't gonna lie.
It gotta start in June when we was talking about DJU, man. It gotta start.
What he said, Joe? We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Just come in and do your thing, man. That's all we need.
Man,
I said somebody handed them the keys. Just don't wreck the
just
car.
don't wreck the car. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He
Bro.
smashed it.
And listen, up to like the first drive, I was still like, yeah, this is the same shit from last year, man. We about to turn the fuck up.
Cause y'all scored the first drive, didn't y'all?
Right down 4 play, touchdown.
Butter.
It's crazy.
And then
they Philly toting it.
They figured that shit out, bro. And then this is what I started to notice about my boy. This is what I noticed about my boy. Reality started to sit in, like on that drive where DJ missed that touchdown on 3 passes. Like reality set in over.
I can remember saying,
bro.
I don't think did I ever hype. I know you motherfuckers gonna lie, or at least say yes. Never mind. Did I hype DJU up though?
Yes.
I wouldn't say he hyped him up, but he was confident as fuck that he was the piece.
Yeah, he was the guy.
If I know me, I feel like I would have said some shit like, hey, we could have done better, but like I trust Norvell. I feel like that's some shit I would say.
You were saying shit like, hey man, Norvell trusts me, so we gonna see what's going on. But you was confident. You was very confident.
Because it wasn't like he was a bum at Oregon State. I mean, he actually threw for over 3,000 yards. Fuck, that's what Jordan Travis did, and we won every goddamn game. I was like, it's not like we got a bum, dude. This motherfucker was a bum here. He was a bum. He was not good, but also the team wasn't good. It wasn't all on DJU. Yeah. I'm still gonna hold true to that shit. It ain't.
I would say him hurting his hand kind of hurt y'all. Because I feel like at least if y'all would have kept him upright, y'all might not have lost 1 or 2 of them games.
So we'd have won 3 or 4,
possibly. Yeah.
This one I knew it was bad, and I told y'all about this. Is when my lineman won, Big Ben Lineman of the Week, and.
You about to say some shit that pisses me off. I just know it.
We had the dinner in the Champions Club, and I told you they bring somebody out to address the state of the team.
I knew it.
And they brought out the head. No, it wasn't even. It was an assistant equipment manager to do a Q&A. What?
Oh yeah.
A fucking GA come out there and answer questions.
And
do then?
No. Oh my God! The questions they was asking this man, I felt so bad for him.
It's like this is above my pay grade, guys.
Hey, I would have just been like, hey man, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Ask Norvell.
No, it was bad.
Speaking of the Champions Club, it's looking like the field's almost done. I actually read, I know you guys don't care, but for the Noel fans out there, I seen how the field. Or the stands is looking pretty good. I actually read that July is on pace to be done by July and have a opening ceremony in July for the new shit for the field to be done. It's looking pretty good. I'm excited that with the football only facility, hopefully we'll get some fucking players in here. We need them bad.
That you do.
Bad. Hey man, I'm kind of liking how he finished with the recruiting and
gotta develop them. It's another topic.
That's a fact, but it's also not true no more. That's not true at all.
The recruits
have to balance the two.
Kelt, you're 100% right. It's a healthy balance. That would be good, but we have shown that we can just go out here and put together with some recruits, but that don't always mean you'll be good. Because you can either be good or you can be absolute shit, what we was last year.
I don't think I asked you this, Mills, but I want to ask you.
You're going to piss me off? Great. What?
No. Can Miami fans claim Cam Ward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you?
I want some of your counterparts told me that we can't claim Cam Ward, but then when I asked them, well, then why is it that you can claim Jermaine Johnson and Keon Coleman? And it's okay.
Why wouldn't you be able to claim Cam?
Bro, the narrative.
No fans. Cam Ward come to Miami as a possible day 3 or 4 guy. Didn't really like that. I remember myself even saying like that motherfucker turns the ball over a lot. Kelt, I don't know why y'all so hype. He has turned himself into at the University of Miami into
a lottery pick.
a definite day one, possible first pick. I'm not mad if you take Shador. I'm not mad if you take Cam. I wouldn't know what I'd do if I had the first pick.
Right.
But yeah, Miami can absolutely claim Cam. What are we talking about here? Jarvis, am I wrong, or how you feel?
Nah.
About it?
I mean, that's like saying we won't be able to claim Mertz, or
Yeah, that's just the nature of the beast now.
Yeah, nature of the game now.
The narratives that people come up with is just ridiculous. Like, we can't say that we developed him, but we gave him the platform for where he succeeded. He was at his best at Miami, nowhere else.
100%. He turned himself into he's always been a baller.
Heisman Trophy candidate.
Heisman Trophy candidate.
For sure. All-American for sure. So
yeah, he's about to be.
Yeah,
a lot of people think maybe first pick.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a fan, but I don't think the first pick. But I'm definitely going top 5. That top 5 spot.
The only thing the only thing to me about Cam is that sometimes he tries to do a little too much. In the NFL, he might have to try to just take what he can get, but like that's the only negative thing about Cam.
As a fan, it's almost like, okay, bro, get rid of the ball.
Get rid of the ball.
Get rid of the ball.
Doing too much.
Get rid of the ball. Like, at one point, bro, he was flat-footed. He literally did this. And I'm like, okay, we got good protection on you. I understand that, but please don't do that no more, bro. You're going to send
the nonchalant shit in y'all's bowl game. He fucking literally
stood there. I just said it, yeah.
And like the nonchalant running towards the sideline. He's the most nonchalant player I've ever seen. Yeah.
Bro, and when he runs, he's not running full speed.
Yeah.
You do know he ran wing T in high school, right?
That's why they say he went to Incarnate Word or whatever, is because he had like 14 completions in his high school career.
Bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
I don't think people understands that his path was unlike nobody else's.
Crazy.
Right?
Imagine being his high school coach, though. Imagine someone
like I had that.
Yeah, I had this, and I was doing some fucking flex bone.
It's crazy.
And I guarantee you, whenever they did go 3 and 4 wide in passing situations, he thrived.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. When's the draft? May?
I thought it was in June.
April. Oh, coming up. Yeah, spring break coming up. Man, we're out here. All right, man, we're going to get up on out of here. We appreciate y'all for listening. Again, if you're listening this late for sure, and just go ahead and help us out, man. Drop that subscribe button for us, a like for the gang. We out of here. Y'all be good. We'll be back soon.
Put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach, put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am